So this job was changing a shower panel, a hydromassage shower panel, where the water can come from 3 different angles. So I'm using my laser to hang the supports in a perfectly straight line. Now this is my metal detector, and it's very important to use it when you're drilling in bathrooms or in kitchens, because the possibility of being a water tube there is higher. And my metal detector is very nice. It was only €30 on Amazon, but I can see also how deep it is and whether it's right behind the detector or not. These are nice Fisher plugs, strong plugs, anchor very well, my favorite ones. I always buy them in big buckets. So the issue here is that the new shower unit, the connections you see are to the side of the shower unit. They're supposed to be normally right under it, but here it was not possible. So therefore you see that I have to cut out a part out of the side. What I used to cut, I have this little tiny tool, which is a converter from drill to angle grinder. In this thing I can place several discs for wood, for metal, for stone. And I have those discs always with me. But it's important for me that I don't want to bring too many tools with me, because I am by motorbike and I have my backpack with me, so I cannot constantly bring many machines, and therefore it's a very nice thing to have such a converter, because it doesn't take any space. So I start by drilling 2 self-tapping screws into the side. I find them the best to make small holes. Then this metal thing that I use for widening the holes, special tool for cutting, drill into sheet, that piece. Now here I'm putting up my converting tool, and I cut out the sides, and there I have the perfect hole, so that the connection can go through there. And you see it. I'm connecting it. And these are the 3 wrenches that I always have with me. The expensive Knipex wrench, the crocodile wrench, and the tiny on the right I use the most. It's just a wrench that I cut in half, but it's very good for getting into tiny spaces. I use it the most, actually. Yeah, what you see me do here, I'm putting auto vulcanizing tape on those hoses, because those hoses are normally not supposed to be constantly exposed to the water outside. And the outside of those hoses is a metallic harness that can corrode if it's always like water drips over it. And in this picture you see an example of a customer of mine before, that it corroded so much that at one point the hose teared and water started flowing out. And luckily the customer was at home when it happened, so he could switch off the water. Otherwise he would have been a bigger problem. Now this auto vulcanizing tape is nice stuff. In this case I wrap it around the hoses, and it works by pulling it so it stretches, and then wrapping around, and then a chemical process happens, and it forms itself nicely around it. But it's also good, this tape, for sometimes leaking on drainage pipes. You can wrap it around the pipe and then it stops leaking. I use it for several different things. So here the finishing parts. Putting up the shower head. So water in this case can come from above, from the shower head that you hold in your hand, and from 3 spots on the shower panel. So that's why it's called hydromassage, as if you get massaged by the water. Looks nice. Oh, good. Yes.